So in terms of the threat to that broader context, things like disinformation campaigns, we know the threat is high, we know it materialized, we know it will happen again. And it will happen again until we candidly address it as a country. There's complex solutions, and in some cases they're going to come up against core values like freedom of speech, and those are going to be difficult questions, but they are ones that we're going to have to address. The second issue, that bucket of election management and administration that Alex was really speaking to, is the more complex and potentially pernicious threat. I feel relatively confident, although less so after hearing you speak, that one, Donald Trump is president of the United States because the appropriate number of Americans in the appropriate jurisdictions actually went and pulled the lever for him. And I think that's a really important thing, that Americans can have that level of confidence, that whatever we think about the broader context, our fellow citizens went and made a democratic choice, and that that choice is being lived out at the moment. The second sort of issue, though, however, is the confidence that we might have. So you don't actually need to target all of the various electoral systems, hack all the right machines that are different in the right counties. That requires quite a bit of sophistication, political sophistication, knowing where to target. The other issue is that so it requires political sophistication in knowing where to target. You also have to do it without detection. So you might be able to do something without forensic detection, but you also have to be able to do it without the detection of our intelligence community. So I do agree that it would be good if the intelligence community could come forward, provide more information. They're in the difficult position of trying to protect sources and methods, so they have challenges of their own. But that's a pretty difficult challenge right now, so I don't know that that risk has materialized. There is, however, something that's far easier to do, and that's to undermine confidence and to create and to insert real questions about the outcomes of elections. And all you really need to do for that is to penetrate systems such that it raises questions for smart people who say, I'm not positive anymore that this election, that this outcome is actually valid.